All right, guys, I'm giving y'all a basic example of the timeline for the upcoming module, or the now posted module, I should say. I'm filming this on Screenomatic. Screenomatic's fantastic. I use it for a lot of stuff in class. You can basically film what's on the screen and then just do voice narration after. So for any of y'all that want to kind of do that, don't feel comfortable getting in front of the camera, whatnot, you can kind of have, like I've got here, the brief timeline, and then I'm just recording over it. You can also add a webcam in the corner. A lot of cool stuff you can do, but Screenomatic, I highly endorse it. And you can just go to Screenomatic.com, and there you go. So basically, this is the brief timeline. So at the top section, I have the real events of Henry VI, what actually happened to him in life. And then at the bottom, I have events from the play, 1 through 3. Now, I'm doing Henry VI because, obviously, I don't want to take any of y'all's characters from Richard III. So Henry VI occurred before 1 through 3, led into Richard III. So, again, I didn't want to take any of y'all's stuff, so we're doing, this example is with that. So in the first one, I've got the birth, when Henry was born, Henry VI was born, where he was born at, his parents. After that, when he actually kind of took the throne, he didn't really take it till later on, but he succeeds the throne at 9 months old. And then after that, his marriage to Margaret. And then after that, when he was captured, of course, he was let free by loyalists to Margaret, and his death in the Tower of London. And some little cool facts, just not sure who ordered the murder itself. Now, there was other stuff I was going to put in here that I would recommend you do, which probably helped the grade a little bit better. I didn't put it in. I didn't think about it until afterwards, but Joan of Arc is actually in the play. She's mentioned in the play. And she was killed during the time of Henry VI. So that would have been a cool little thing I put in. I should have put in. I didn't think about it till later. So we're working with what we got here. Now at the bottom section, you can see the events that took place. So we obviously don't start the play with his birth. We start with the funeral of Henry V. So I mentioned that. And then after that, it doesn't really go as heavy into when he succeeds the throne. There is, I think, Act 3 of Henry VI, Part 1, where he does address Parliament, and then he becomes King of France. But really, I just wanted to indicate the timeline to make it specify with what I had before. In the play, he's actually older, a little bit older. I mean, he's obviously 9 months. It's the kind of, let's just talk. It's just artistic license. Let's go with that. Makes it easier. Let's move on. So the next one, I go into where the play, Suffolk kind of wooed Margaret first. You'll see that in a lot of Shakespeare plays with, I think it happens in A Midsummer's Night Dream. There's another one I can't remember. But, the lady is wooed in the name of someone. That does happen. So the next one, it shows he did get captured during a battle by 2 gamekeepers, and then he's later released by Warwick and George. George, of course, is a major character in it as well. Then Henry VI, Part 3, Act 5. Henry is murdered in the Tower by Richard. And, of course, you can pretty much figure out which Richard that is by the reading Richard III. So just a little fun fact there. So this is basically the setup I did. Now, don't everybody totally copy this. I did this. I have OpenOffice on my home laptop. So I did it on OpenOffice. There's a draw option on there. You can do it just as easy on Paint. Best thing to do is once you do something like that, then just have it exported as PDF. There's a lot of options to do that as well. If you got any problems, just shoot me an email, and I'll kind of walk you through it. But, I mean, Paint on any PC works just as well with this. And that's how I got it done. So this is a basic example of what the brief timeline should look like. You want to go with like 5 or 6, enough key dates, and then kind of at the bottom kind of mirror what the play does itself or doesn't do, what changes it does. So this is a basic example. If you got any questions, let me know, and hope to hear from you soon.